So we have 4 prizes, and they are these laser engraved 3D, yes? We're ready to go. Lead crystal trophies, and there are 4 of them. The first one will be the audience vote, which is going to be administered remotely from the UK by my unglamorous assistant, Andy Smith, who is currently locked in a wardrobe. We don't let him out very often these days. Second one will be the Swan Prize, which is for the most effortless, perfect demo. The third one, the coveted Crash and Burn Prize for the demo that goes most horribly wrong. And then we're finishing off with the most entertaining prize. Each one of the judges is actually going to talk us through why the winning prize winner won, if that makes sense.
It sort of does in a roundabout way. Jason, are you manning the timer there? Hold on.
Let me get out of the way.
Right, James, are we ready for the first one?
Yes, thank you, David.
Okay, go ahead, Jason, with your countdown.
Oh, sorry.
Danger! Don't start it! I need all 3 minutes. Okay, now you can start it. 3, 2, 1, go! All right, so I have no idea if this is going to work or not. We're all about to find out together. But we have created an AI agent that hopefully sounds like me, and we are going to call Giordano's, and we are going to order a pizza to the Drake Hotel. And we're going to see if we can pass the Turing test here. And, okay, that's it. That's what we're doing. Okay. There's 2 of me.
Should we be hearing anything?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
It's the phone call bit that's not working, isn't it? Who would have thought it? All this AI and the bit that doesn't work is the phone call.
Is this a possible contender for the Crash and Burn
No!
already?
Oh no! No, I'm so hungry. Oh no, now there's only 2 of me again. Yeah, it's supposed to make a phone call.
Well, I'll tell you what we can do, because we like you hugely, Abby, and if we have time, then we'll just bring you on again a little bit later.
Oh, deal.
That's favoritism, James.
I know it's total favoritism, but, you know, we
I'm
make
okay
the rules.
with that. So. I'm very comfortable with that. Yes, please.
We're in the last 40 seconds.
Okay. Because I want this to work.
I do too.
I'm feeling peckish already.
All right, I might need some time to debug.
Okay, well, potentially this could be a pretty good crash and burn, but I think because we're super generous, we might give you a rerun a little bit later.
Thank you.
If we've got the time.
So we're calling a day on this one, James.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, okay. Thank you, Abby. We'll see you back a little bit later. Yeah. Matthew and Patrice, are you ready to rock and roll?
They need a microphone. Abby, can you hand
the microphone over?
Microphone over.
And on the left-hand podium, we need the next...
And the hand mic, that's right. Okay.
Next contestant, who is Nick. Nick, you're up next in Abby's slot.
This is Patrice and
Matthew.
Matthew.
Let us know when you're ready to go, Matthew. This is where this is where you need the music. Dum 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 dum.
Is it on? Is that thing on?
It is now.
Well, hey.
Are we ready?
Let's see. I'm just going to make this full screen here.
Oh. Dibidoo.
All right, we are ready.
Okay, in which case, Matthew and Patrice, you have 3 minutes to delight us, starting from now.
All right. For today's dangerous demo, we're going to do kind of a hybrid immersive demo. It's going to be part escape room, part choose your own adventure. We're using the Signal Wire API for SMS. Shortly, we're going to throw up some QR codes, so I need you to get your phones out, get ready to scan them, because we're going to have you vote. This is going to be we're going to simulate a classic Mission Impossible scenario. You come across a suspicious-looking box, and inside, it contains an equally suspicious-looking device that needs to be disarmed. So you're faced with a choice. One of the wires you need to cut, but you don't know which one. So we're going to need your help to figure out which one to cut. As soon as we open the box, a 60-second countdown is going to start, and we're going to ask the room to vote on which one to cut, and we're going to cut it right before the countdown starts. So here's your codes. This is a US number. Messaging and data rates may apply. If you want to vote for either the red wire or the black wire, those are your choices here for which wire you want us to cut. And we'll give you just a little bit of time. It's ticking inside. You probably can't. So we've got two very suspicious looking wires to cut. Patrice has got his wire cutters ready to go. It's looking like black wire's in the lead. Oh, no, we're gonna do red, maybe. We're gonna go red. Let's do red. All right, we cut the red. Now let's see. We're gonna send a fax. One of these two things is gonna happen. Either your picture's gonna end up, the picture of the guy who's cut the wire is either going to get faxed to the local newspaper, or you're gonna end up on a wanted poster with the FBI. If the internet's still up.
We're at 2 minutes 36.
Sometimes faxes take a little time.
I wonder if you've got error correction mode on there or not.
I think we do. That's probably why it's taking a little longer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
Ah, so close. Nick, where are you? You're up next. So we'll let you run on a little bit longer
Matthew.
whilst Nick's getting set up. But it's not set up. Do you want Nick? There's no setup to do. Brilliant. Okay.
We should say thank you to Patrice and Matthew.
And next on the right-hand side is Diego, who is ready. Right, are you ready to rock and roll, Nick?
I'm ready.
Okay, in which case, Nick, you have 3 minutes to amaze us, starting from now.
All right, so my dangerous demo is an application that's kind of stupid, but It actually could be pretty useful for probably a lot of people. Really anyone that needs to get out of like a awkward social situation, whether it's like a awkward family reunion, like a bad date, or like if you're bombing on dangerous demos. Speaking of which, hang on a second. Okay, anyways, so my application, the reason I'm not sharing anything is because it's really not that exciting, and it's something that probably everybody here could build as well. Using SignalWire's SDK to set up a phone number to receive text messages. So I've got just about a 50-line Python code that's just set up to receive text messages, and then it's looking for specific keywords. If it doesn't get a keyword, nothing happens. If it does get a keyword, a call gets placed, but not immediately. That would be too suspicious. It waits for about a minute and a half because it's going to call the number that just texted it. The keywords determine who's on the other line. Originally, I'd planned to record a whole bunch of like fake scenarios like, oh, this is the police. You need to come down to the station. And so, you'd answer your phone and you'd be like, oh, this will get me out of a situation, pretend to be your boss, you're late for work, you need to come in. And I realize now I should have set that timer smaller, but it just fits the better situation because I don't really have anything else much more to explain. I suppose this is all running on SignalWire like this, so my application is only like 50 lines of Python, but then the rest of it is all programmed in sentences through the AI. And so it just sort of looks like this. Thank you for helping with my demonstration.
Is there a phone call involved here?
There is a phone call involved, and I might be getting one. Wait a minute. Oh no, I know what happened.
This is what
got
dangerous
50
demos.
seconds left here.
Yes, dangerous demos are all about. This is a kinetic moving one.
So far, the field is wide open, James.
Yeah, anything can happen. Yeah. Ooh.
Is a phone call going to occur?
Is it going to happen?
There's 30 seconds left. Here he comes.
Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes.
Yeah, I got 15 seconds. Oh, I'm getting a phone call.
Wait.
Hello?
Hello. I'm calling on behalf of Robert Johnson, who has this phone number listed as an emergency contact. Are you a friend of Robert's?
Yeah, I'm a friend of Robert. What happened?
Thank you for confirming that you're a friend of Robert's. I'm sorry to inform you that Robert was just in a car accident.
Boy.
His condition is looking bad, and we need someone to come down to the hospital as soon as possible.
Yeah, I can come down.
Can you please?
Are you an AI?
Yes, due to Robert's poor insurance plan. All correspondence regarding his condition will be handled by AI assistants.
That's 3 minutes
I
30,
apologize
by the
if
way.
this makes
Okay,
you
I gotta go anyways. My friend's in the hospital. Thanks.
Okay, next on the left-hand side after Diego will be Livio. So if you'd like to get yourself set up on the left-hand side. Diego, are you ready to go?
Ready to go, yeah.
In which case, you have 3 minutes starting from now.
So, as Italian, I need to order a pizza, of course, okay? Yeah. So, I just playing here with the Zwemmel. I prepared this Zwemmel, like you can see here. I'm gonna instruct the guy to take a deep dish order, and those are the pizza who I can order here. This is the instruction, the prompt about the prices, available toppings, and even delivery. So let's have a try here. I'm gonna put this on the live here to make it more dangerous. Okay? And now it's the time of the call. Let's do that. Let's try to do that.
It's always great to have a live phone call, isn't it, in a dangerous demo.
Hello there. Welcome to Pizza Delivery. How can I assist you today?
Hi, I'd like to order a pizza, please.
Absolutely. I'd be happy to help you with that. We currently have 2 types of pizza available, deep dish and thin crust in medium size. What kind of pizza would you like to order? And do you have any specific toppings in mind?
I'm gonna for maybe the deep dish. What's inside the Chicago Classic? What are the ingredients?
The Chicago Classic. It's a delicious deep dish pizza that contains pepperoni, mushrooms, green peppers, and onions. It's a classic combination that's sure to satisfy your taste buds. Would you like to add any additional toppings to your pizza?
How about the French spinach? What's inside that?
Oops, I apologize for the confusion. We actually have a pizza called fresh spinach instead of French spinach. The fresh spinach pizza is a delicious blend of fresh spinach and cheese. It's a great choice for those who enjoy a vegetarian option. Would you like to add any additional toppings to your pizza?
How about if I want to order some spaghetti?
I'm sorry, but as pizza delivery virtual guide, I can only assist you with pizza orders. If you're interested in ordering spaghetti, I recommend checking with a local Italian restaurant or delivery service. They should be able to help you with your spaghetti craving. Is there anything else I can assist you with regarding our pizza options?
So I'm gonna for the Chicago Classic. Can you deliver it to me at the Drake Hotel, please?
Absolutely. We can deliver the Chicago Classic pizza to the Drake Hotel. The estimated delivery time to the Drake Hotel is approximately 25 minutes. Your pizza will be delivered hot and fresh to your specified address within the time frame. Is there anything else
3
I can
minutes
assist you
there.
with?
Oh, that's just fine. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And thank you, Diego.
You're welcome.
So we have 1 pizza delivered, so that's brilliant. So thank you for that. Microphone goes over to Livu. Next on the right-hand side is going to be Christian. So Christian, if you can get set up on the other side. And Livu, this is going to be yet another AI contact center demo.
Yeah, I'm having a bit of an issue with the mirror.
Yeah, okay,
I'm
so
not sure what's going on, but I'll try to
you've
present
got a little
it
bit of
this
time
way.
to get set up. There's no problem.
Yeah. It should be enough. So what I had in mind was to...
Okay, yeah, are you ready to start?
Let me... I guess we can start the countdown.
Okay, yeah, in which case you start. You've got 3 minutes starting from now.
All right, so we're going to be playing with the whole stack of MSRP in OpenSIPs and logging in from this from the browser, taking things from top to bottom. Let's say I'm going to talk about this for 1 minute. The browser will be pushing SMSs into OpenSIPs, which get converted to MSRP, going towards the contact center, and then further down to a script that does ChatGPT queries. So if you will please help me and put my laptop IP address, this is the Wi-Fi, in your etc hosts, and access this domain and that port forward, you should be able to see the interface. Let me know if you start getting the interface. If you view it in your browser. I will open it in a tab myself. So it should look like like this. Let me not cover it up. So let me do a query. You can remember, I guess, demo.opensips.org. All right, let's do it quickly. Let's ask it, I don't know, bye-bye. It has a timeout. Do you need this still up? Did you take a picture or? Not sure. Can you raise your hand if you loaded this, if it worked for you? Okay, so we got at least 2. That is more than enough. And please feel free to launch some queries at it. We are looking at them right now. By the way, all of this is going through an SSH port forward to our Bucharest office, so this is extremely dangerous. So your queries flying through the air are saying, is it Tuesday? Okay. I'm sorry, ChatGPT looks to say
Can you
there,
make the lettering
I'm
a little
sorry.
bit bigger? Can you zoom in a bit?
Anything else? Okay, so a few other connections. Again, that is the IP and demo.opensea.org 8877 port.
Can you make that just a little bit bigger? It's difficult to read.
Sure.
Brilliant. Thanks.
This should be better.
We got 5 more seconds.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I guess we got a few in. Thank
you, Liviu.
Actually, I don't think everybody realized quite how complicated that was, bearing in mind that all of these queries are going to a desktop machine located in Bucharest, Romania, and then coming all the way back again. That was a particularly dangerous demo, as we found out. So next on the left-hand side will be Len Graham.
Hey.
With his box, a man who needs no introduction. As does our next contestant, who's Christian, who again is a veteran of these things, I think. So are you ready, Christian? Ready. In which case, you have a microphone. Yes, that's always useful. You have 3 minutes to amaze us, starting from now.
All right, thank you. So much like the last demo, probably what's most dangerous about this is the extremely convoluted connectivity issue. I have a Willow device, the ESP box that was in my presentation, sitting here. I also have a, let's see, make sure my fingers work. Hold on, sorry. I have a Home Assistant instance running on my laptop over there, connected to my little fun travel router. And speaking about over there, judges, I am not above bribery. You will find that there is a brand new inbox ESP box directly behind you. If that helps me out in any way, happy to.
It's very shiny.
Yeah, David, why don't you just keep that? Just hold on to that.
It's very shiny and nice looking.
Yeah.
One
of the few things about this demo that was actually pre-planned. I was like, I got a little ace up my sleeve here. So I'll be demonstrating the wake word, speech recognition, all those different things. So kind of a little bit of behind the scenes. So in my my demo instance here, I have desk lamps and a chicken drummy for the dining room and a master bedroom. And essentially, all we'll be doing is changing the state of them with the given voice commands. So with that, Alexa, turn on dining room.
Woo.
So that's device wakes on wake word, get speech recognition. And if you want a little more of a behind the scenes, as I'm sure many of you do, this is the console output showing some timing information. So over the internet, convoluted connectivity, etc. The on-server inference time was 420 milliseconds. That represented a 3x real-time multiple, considering the audio duration was 1.3 seconds. And then, of course, we get the text output, drop it over a WebSocket to Home Assistant. And you can see here that I'm going to try to do the math off the top of my head, also dangerous. So from the end of voice activity detection until the action done, which is the return from Home Assistant for the actual execution and completion of the action, the voice command that was provided. So 833 milliseconds with inference, with streaming over everything else. Action done from Home Assistant in the next second, 469. So that is 600 milliseconds, something like that, in terms of total response time. Then we can also see the inference server output over here that gives a little more detail on kind of what's going on that far side. So with 9 seconds remaining, I'm going to try to kind of just throw some things at this rapidly. Alexa, turn off dining room. Alexa, turn on master bedroom. Alexa, turn on desk lamps. Alexa, turn off desk lamps. Alexa, turn off master bedroom.
That's really clever, Christian.
There we go.
Very good.
That was
excellent.
Well done.
You may have gone slightly over time, but since a bribe was involved, I think we may be prepared to overlook that on this occasion.
You're so transparent. Thank you, Christian. On the right-hand side, after Len, will be Daniel Pocock. So you need to prepare yourselves. Right, Len Graham is a man who needs absolutely no introduction to Dangerous Demos here at ClueCon, being a multi-time winner.
Hello.
Yeah, and we can hear you too. So, are you ready, Len?
Yeah, I think we're ready.
Okay, in which case, Len, take it away. 3 minutes starting from now.
So, my dangerous demos started from Pennsylvania when I went through TSA, and I had this lovely box full of wires and stuff. So, going through, I found coming to the hotel, oh, I got a TSA badge. Sorry, I'm getting a call here.
Hello there. Welcome to the blackjack table. I am Billio, your blackjack dealer for today. Let's have some fun. You currently have 10 Signer swag bucks. How many swag bucks would you like to place on this hand?
5.
Hello there. Welcome to the blackjack table. I am Billio, your blackjack dealer for today. Let's have some fun. You currently have 10 signal wire swag bucks. How many swag bucks would you like to place on this hand?
5.
Sometimes I just wanted to demonstrate. Great. You placed 5 swag bucks on this hand. Let's get started. I will now deal the cards. For the dealer, I have dealt a 7 of hearts. And for you, I have dealt a 10 of spades. The total value of your cards is 10. Now, it's time to make your move. Would you like to hit or stand?
Hit.
All right, you've chosen to hit. Let me draw another card for you. I have dealt you a 4 of diamonds. The total value of your cards is now 14. Now, it's time to make your move. Would you like to hit or stand?
Hit.
All right, you've chosen to hit. Let me draw another card for you. I have dealt you a 9 of clubs. The total value of your cards is now 23. Oh no, that's a bust. I'm sorry, but you've exceeded the limit of 21. It looks like luck wasn't on your side this time. Thank you for playing. You can visit www.signalwire.com for more information. Goodbye.
Okay, so in here I have a vibration sensor and it's very touchy. So when I moved the box, it made my phone call. It did a connection through an API request out in 16 seconds. I also sent an SMS message inside here that says Dangerous Demos 2023. If you want to validate that, James.
Yes, it does in fact say that, yes.
And that's the time gone, gentlemen.
Oh, and there's a timer ticking down. No. SMS received, it says.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Well done, Len.
Hurrah. So thank you for that, Len. That was a successful one. Hey. Okay, just for a bit of background info, judges, we have successfully established communications with Evan McGee, ready for his. Just so you're aware. Next on the left-hand side, after Len, will be Joseph Williamson. If you're in the house, if you'd like to come down and get yourself set up. So, Daniel. So Daniel has a bit of a reputation in dangerous demos for running over time and for doing things that crash and burn quite spectacularly. So I'm hoping, Daniel, that you will surprise us by pulling one out of the bag. Are you ready?
Yes, always.
Always ready, like a coiled spring. So you have 3 minutes to spring into action, starting from now.
Okay, so I just need one more volunteer, to help me with my green screen.
It looks like Zoa's stepping up.
Okay. And now I need James.
Oh, no. What do you want me to do?
I'm giving you a promotion. Does anyone recognise the room?
I recognise that. That's number 10 Downing Street, isn't it?
Yes, and this setup with the really big flags, with 2 flags, was what they used for the day they announced the dangerous demo. So it was the Brexit deal, sorry.
And you know how much I love Brexit.
Yeah, so speak to...
So,
let me just turn you on. Speak to Brexit. You already have a mic.
I've already got a mic. So, well, what's going on over there? Absolutely nothing.
Okay. It's a picture of James.
There's a picture of me with a green screen behind me.
Use your imagination. Look, we can see the Union Jacks here. So, the biggest dangerous demo in the history of the United Kingdom was a...
Yeah, vote for danger. Even though the green screen looks particularly green at the moment.
But nonetheless, if your dangerous demo fails, then you can always
press the button.
Cross the ocean. So just stay there, James.
I'm staying. I'm not moving. Right.
That was faster than...
Right. I want my supporters to storm the Capitol building or something like that. Is that right?
Yeah, that was faster than crossing the Atlantic with Concorde, and we did that with OBS Studio. So
right.
The scenes are on GitHub. I've put them on a blog. You can download these scenes, tune your webcam to your green screen, and be a world leader. The qualifications required are not that significant.
James, I think it's the first time that Daniel's fitted a dangerous demo into 3 minutes.
It is. Well done, Daniel. Woo! Thank you.
Thank you for being part of my demo.
Right, trying to do about 5 things at once. Meanwhile, I don't know how much of that Evan got. So Evan was actually in that demo. So, Joseph, are you ready like a coil spring as well?
I am ready.
Okay, before you burst into action, next on the right-hand side is Rodrigo, all the way from Nicaragua. So, Rodrigo, if you'd like to get yourself ready.
He's doing that very thing. I can see him from here.
Excellent, wonderful. And Joseph?
No.
Okay, Joseph is looking particularly relaxed.
He's got a microphone.
He's got a microphone.
I do have a microphone.
He's got a microphone. So I'm particularly delighted to see Joseph, who's a first-time ClueConner, up there doing a dangerous demo. So,
Don't put me out there like that.
Okay, Joseph, you have 3 minutes starting from now.
All right, so I'm really glad I prepared to do this without internet, because apparently we still don't have any. And I was really trying to scramble to make some changes during the presentation, but I couldn't, which is also why I can't show anything, because I don't have internet. So my job was to save people from vicious animal attacks. So if anybody who wants to pull out their phone and think of an exotic animal, any animal at all, you're under attack by them, just text it to the number 252-518-8929, and you should get a call line on how to get out of that situation safely.
Give us the number again.
252-518-8929.
And again.
252-518-8929.
Okay, there's one phone call received already. So that's instructions for how to escape from a bear.
Anybody else want to make a call?
Anybody else got there? Give us the number once again. Oh, there's another one going off over there. What wild animal is that? Yeah.
Did everybody choose a bear?
I chose a tiger.
How do you escape from a zebra?
That's why I wanted to know.
I gotta know now.
Well, I guess that's kind of working, isn't it? It works. Simple, but effective. How are we doing with time?
Stay calm.
We're on 2
Polar
minutes.
bears are usually more scared of humans than vice versa. Don't run as this can trigger an attack. 2. Stay still. Keep your eye on the bear and remain as still.
Well, I think it just gave us, that's why you can't trust AI, because polar bears will definitely attack you. They're very aggressive. They don't care.
Okay.
That's the danger of listening to AI, guys.
I'm still waiting to hear about what happens if I'm attacked by President Biden, but,
It's unlikely. He's too sleepy, isn't he?
Okay.
That's my
Oh, well, I think that's it. Joseph, well done. Thank you very much. Next on the left-hand side will be Eli. So Eli, if you'd like to get set up on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side now, we have Rodrigo, all the way from Nicaragua, plus his assistant.
Trusty sidekick.
Trusty sidekick. A minder. So are you ready? Yes. In which case, you have 3 minutes to amaze us starting from now. No.
Is it on?
Have you turned it on?
Now it's working. Okay. So what we could try to do is basically run 2,000 calls in 30 seconds using H3s. Maybe next year with free switch or something, you know.
Running asterisk, that's -3 marks immediately.
So the server doesn't explode something, you know.
the remote server?
So we are filling this, we have 2 servers in DigitalOcean with some very good specs.
I love the way that you're manually setting this up. So it's no stress at all.
Yeah, there are a lot of stress.
U79 protocol?
So we are selecting the codecs, the protocol, and also if we are going to recall call or not.
Recording call?
We're already a minute in.
So, yeah. Almost there, almost there.
We remember, no, 115 call. It's a danger zone. 1 second. Right.
Time running.
Running.
Finger crossed.
Can you expand that? Just make it a little bit bigger so the people at the back can read it.
Okay. Okay, we'll start with this.
So here we go.
Can you make the font a little bit bigger?
A second.
I can read it.
Yeah, well, the people at the back can't, though, David.
I'm right at the front, though, aren't I?
Ah, you are right at the front, yeah. That's what Dangerous Demos are all about. If you just there, look at that.
1,800 calls.
2,100, and we're in the red.
Almost there.
It's melting.
That's
Captain,
melting,
can it take more of this?
50%?
And we did it. 2,400 calls in 30 seconds.
Just tell us again which PBX this is.
Asterisk.
This is Asterisk.
Yeah.
Yeah, for now. Because
So did it crash at the 2,400?
Yeah, probably the user has cranky audio or something, but the calls are running.
after it crashed, after 4,500 calls.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah,
Okay.
And within the time as well, James.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, the most dangerous part of that demo is demonstrating Asterisk at ClueCon, isn't it? Very brave.
I won a prize for doing that several years ago,
Yeah,
James.
I think you did, didn't you?
How long did it take to recover from that prize?
Okay, next on the right-hand side after Eli will be the one and only Jeff Pulver, so if you want to mentally limber yourself up, ready to rock and roll. But on the left-hand side, we will have Eli, whose demo is called Tell That. I was going to say Take That. Is it on? Try again.
How about, oh, there it goes.
There we go. Right,
Okay,
Eli, you have 3 minutes to amaze us totally with Tell That starting from now.
All right, this is a utility I've been meaning to build for a long time. It's been in the back of my mind for several years, and I just decided to write it here while at ClueCon. I'm very inspired by all the cool demos. It's dangerous for a couple of reasons. Number one is I have been meaning to use the restroom for like an hour now, but I have been putting it off to fix bugs, and so it's very dangerous up here if in case this goes wrong. And also this utility could be potentially misused, so please use it responsibly. So what is it? Have you ever wanted to call a person from the command line? Well, that's what this does. You can call either one person really quick and tell them something, get a confirmation that they heard it, or you can call a bunch of people if you have a CSV file. We'll add some other features that will let you make a report of who said what and other things like that, but for now, how do you do it? You just run it like this. Let's do that. Hello?
Hello, this is Free Switch Middle School. Your child, Tony, was late today. You got that?
Yes.
Very good. Have a nice day.
There it is.
Worked well.
So what do you need to use it? You need a SignalWire account, a phone number on SignalWire, and a desire to call and tell somebody something. This is using the real-time API, previously known as the Relay API. It's pretty easy to put it together with the help of ChatGPT and Copilot, probably a total of 3 hours of coding time. Please use it responsibly. It makes outbound calls. Don't do anything I would do. You can get it here on GitHub. It's MIT licensed, so do with it what you will. Oh, I have 50 seconds left. I will give that time back.
That's very good of you.
Well, there might be a bonus there for finishing early.
All right, as Jeff ably leaps up onto the stage and prepares himself mentally, next on the left-hand side is going to be the Grand Jedi Master, Mr. Tony Minasale. So if you'd like to prepare yourself, Tony. And Jeff, you look ready as ever. So,
I'm ready.
Okay, in which case, Jeff, 3 minutes, starting from now.
Thank you very much. So for this demo, I need to activate everyone's virtual machine. I mean your body. Tesla, which is the name of this talk is Tesla, not the car. But one of the things Tesla wrote about was life is about energy, vibration, and frequency. And what I'd like all of you to do is to take a moment and close your eyes. Inhale, count to 5, and let go. Do it again. Let go. And now this is the demonstration. This is going to activate your internal virtual machine. I'd like for you to take your hands, put them together, and literally rub them for the next 60 seconds, starting now. All right, now slow down, keep your hands together, and take them apart like a millimeter or two and put them side by side. Slide them side by side. But keep it going, but keep it side by side. What is someone feeling from that? Anyone? Keep moving though, keep it moving. Do you feel any type of energy? Do you feel your own magnetic energy? Do you feel a little resistance? Yes? Yes. Speak out loud because I can't hear you here. Yes? Sure do. All right, keep it going though. That, by the way, is a demonstration of your energy, and you can play with that, and over time you can learn to expand that. And what you could actually learn to do is to connect your energy with your soul. I taught myself Tai Chi. There was a moment in time when I was teaching Tai Chi to myself, where I'd go out to a garden to try to feel the energy of the trees, and for a year all I got was mosquito bites. I'm not kidding, but one day I went back into that field and I could feel the energy of the trees. And when I did this exercise, I could feel the energy of the people, not only myself. Everyone in this room is capable of feeling that. And when you allow yourself to connect within, it's amazing how you can see others. Our eyes have a spectrum to see. Our ears have a spectrum to hear. Your body can feel everything else. Life is all about vibration, energy, and frequency. And consider yourselves all turned on. Thank you.
Wonderful. That was a slightly different dangerous demo. We'd never done anything quite like that before, Jeff, so thank you. But now, one of the demonstrations everybody's been waiting for, Tony.
Who should be getting set up on the other side, James?
It's going to be Evan, which means me.
Right. Okay.
Which is challenging. So, Tony, how are you doing? Give us a squeak when you're ready.
Up for a second. Yeah, if you switch it to mirror, that would work better. Maybe I should do that. Okay. This is a secret room in my development server. Do we have? I probably have to make the sound come through too. Sound. Where's sound on here? There it is.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I got it through the HDMI. Okay, so.
Are we starting?
Yep.
Okay, in which case, Tony, 3 minutes, starting from now.
Okay, so I've been doing dangerous demos for a long time, and I've been really busy lately, and especially at ClueCon. So I'm trying to think of a way to get out of it, but I never do, because he always comes and finds me. Although the internet doesn't work, so I might have to pause. Keep getting kicked out of my room now. So I won't be able to do any kind of demo. If I'm getting kicked off of the... Well, what else could make it scarier, I guess. So I don't hear any sound, so... TikTok. I guess I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Right, so anyway, I just like don't want to do this anymore. So I just sort of tried to solve it once and for all. And you keep getting kicked out because the internet's not working. I guess we will go to my phone's internet instead. Come on, Mr. Phone's internet. This is the most boring demo ever, right? All right, we're gonna go over good old LTE, make it even scarier, but I'm just gonna hurry up.
Keep talking, Tony. Keep ad-libbing. You don't know what's
There's
going
still
on over here.
55 seconds left.
And you know, if this doesn't work, this will be the first time ever that a Tony
Well, it's not working.
demo
It's
has
an
not
understatement.
actually worked.
You have to have the internet.
I've got internet here. And I'm going to prove it in a moment with an incredibly dangerous demo. Aren't we, fellow people? Oh, no. And I said, we've got the internet here as somebody drops out. Oh, no, he's back again. That's good.
Do not have internet.
How are we doing for time?
We just passed the 3-minute mark.
Okay. Is it going to work, Tony? Because
we're making allowances due to the internet difficulty.
Oh.
Have we got multiple toners?
You wouldn't believe what's just happened on my thing. It's just been, the next demo has been working perfectly for the last 20 minutes, and it's just crashed. Yeah, I know, it's unbelievable. But it's not a total failure because, well, you'll see in a moment. So, Tony, are you going to surrender and give up? Oh, or is it going to perform? Okay. Are you going to surrender?
Yes. Bring
All
me
right.
back later if you want it. I don't.
Well done, Tony.
I don't need that one, but I do need this one.
I think There's a secret part to this, and it might be that Tony felt he was missing a crash and burn from the trophy cabinet.
Yeah, you haven't had one of those, Tony, yet, have you?
I know he's definitely had a Swan Prize.
Right, that brings us on to our final demo, which is going to be interesting. And there we are. Evan, can you hear us? Can we hear you? Have you got sound on? Andy, Evan.
Hello from 30,000 feet.
Say something. Yeah, don't just wave. Talk to us. We've got no sound.
When we talk about work from home, we're really talking about working from anywhere. And sometimes you need to make yourself heard.
Once upon a time,
I just
there were
wanted to
two
demonstrate
friends,
a way we
Leonard
could talk
and
in
Sam
situations where
Tragically,
being
they
loud
both
is
died in a
exactly the
car
most polite option.
Being
It's also
very
a great
different
way to
people
bring
in life.
acceptability
Leonard
to
went to
people who
heaven
may have
while
lost
Sam
their
and Clem
ability
went
to
to hell.
communicate or otherwise can't participate.
Leonard arrived at the pearly
This
gates,
uses
and they welcomed
the signal
him,
wire
giving him
pre-built video conferences, which handle
It was very lightweight. Don't worry.
all
to
of
let
the
everyone know
WebRTC
he was a
negotiation, including dealing with all the incredible packet law.
over time, Leonard missed
We have two voices going at the same time.
I'm
St.
dumping
Peter
the
said,
cloned audio
absolutely,
output
just take your
into
heart.
a
Yes,
black
two
hole microphone.
voices.
So everybody knows where you are.
Yeah. For those of you who are not aware, Evan is actually at about 36,000 feet on his way back to California
Hello from
on an
30,000
Air
feet.
Alaska aircraft.
When we talk about work from
Here we go. So, because he doesn't want to talk,
home, we're really talking about working from anywhere.
There we go.
Sometimes you need to make yourself heard. I just wanted to demonstrate a way we could talk in situations where being loud isn't exactly the most polite option. It's also a great way to bring accessibility to people who may have lost their ability to communicate or otherwise can't participate. This uses the signal wire pre-built video conferences, which handle all of the WebRTC negotiation, including dealing with all the incredible packet loss and jitter from this connection, and then running a very quickly cloned version of my voice. I'm dumping the cloned audio output into a black hole microphone.
is that it? Yes, maybe. So all of that.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, it's off again.
Once upon a time, there were two friends, Leonard and Sam the Clam. Tragically, they both died in a car accident. Being very different people in life, Leonard went to heaven while Sam the Clam went to hell. Leonard arrived at the pearly gates, and they welcomed him in, giving him a golden harp to carry around. It was very lightweight, don't worry, to let everyone know he was a newbie at heaven and to be as helpful as possible. But over time, Leonard missed seeing Sam, so he asked if he could visit him in hell. St. Peter said, absolutely, just take your harp with you and don't forget it so everybody knows where you really belong. Well, Leonard was thrilled and headed down to see Sam. It turned out hell was a giant disco. He had a great time with Sam for a few days, but it soon turned out that it was a never-ending disco, and it only played disco. As you can imagine, it really was hell. So after those few days, Leonard said goodbye to Sam and promised to return in the future to visit, but it would be a while. Leonard returned back up the pearly gates and was met by St. Peter. St. Peter asked how it was, and Leonard told him about how he was thrilled to be back in heaven. St. Peter then looked around and said, well, where's your golden harp? Leonard looked around himself and then smacked his head. Oh man, he said. I left my harp in Sam Clem's disco.
Immaculate timing. So thank you, Evan. Just to reiterate, that was, this is a live broadcast from an Alaskan airline traveling to California. And just for extra bonus value, we've got Mr. Andy Smith, who is in Bournemouth, UK, not at 36,000 feet, who is going to take us through the next part of the competition, which is the audience vote. In fact, but we can't do it on this, can we, Andy? Because we can't do the screen share. Evan, have you got a live voice, by the way? I just want to prove that you've got a live voice. Say something to us, apart from I know, everybody's singing. Okay, all right. Well, I think we can put that down as a thumbs up, pass.
Yes, went slightly over time.
Oh, we've gone over time. Just so, quick, a big round of applause for Evan.
James, are we redoing Abby or not?
Yeah, we're going to do Andy next.
No,
but
Abby, are we redoing Abby?
Oh yeah, we need to redo Abby. Abby, are you ready to do a rerun? If we've got time. Abby? Do you want to give it another go? Do we want the pizza? Come on, Abby. Come on. Yeah, yeah, come on. Oh, all right. Well, if it's all too difficult for you, Abby's gone off to hide now. So, shall we continue with the voting? So, what we're going to do, Evan, is we're going to say goodbye to you, and I'm going to switch to a different means so we can beam in Mr. Andy Smith. But a big round of applause for Evan for a first-time aerial signal wire WebRTC conference. Thank you, Evan. Have a safe journey. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And there he was gone. Now I've got to close this one down and find where Andy Smith has gone. And I don't know where he's gone.
I'm hiding.
Where is he?
I'm hiding.
Come in, Andy. Okay, Andy, have you got audio?
I don't know.
Yes, you have. Yeah, hello, Andy.
Hello.
Right, do you want to explain to everyone how this next little bit is going to work?
Yeah, I do. So let me share my screen here. So this is a list, or will be, a list of all the contestants that have taken part thus far, along with some mildly embarrassing photos and animations of James.
No!
No! Which I thought we'd add for a bit of entertainment. So the way this works is that it's an SMS vote. So you have to send an SMS to that number there, which is, of course, the signal wire number, just with the number of the contestant you wish to vote for. Nothing else.
No.
So if you want to vote for Rodrigo, you just put a number 10 and send an SMS. You can vote more than once, but if you vote more than once for a different person, your vote will just be changed, and you actually only get one vote anyway. So you can use this for tactical voting. So please do choose which one you wish to vote for, and send an SMS to +1 443 583 5892, where the Signal Wire Relay application will count your votes or send it forward.
Okay, I'll repeat that number locally. So that's +1 443 583 5892. Followed by the number that you want to vote for. Can we just flip back for a second to the list of numbers, and I'll read them out. So 1 for Abby Minasali, 2 for Patrice, and where the hell did you get those pictures from, Andy? 2 for Patrice and Matthew, 3 for Nick, 4 for Diego, 5 for Ivu, 6 for Christian, 7 for Len, 8 for Daniel, 9 for Joseph, 10 for Rodrigo, 11 for Eli, 12 for Jeff, 13, unlucky 13 this time for Tony, and 14 for Evan, Sky's the Limit McGee. Okay, let's flip back and see how the results are coming in. Let's have the results from the London jury. At the moment, it looks like we've got a tie at the moment between Patrice, Matthew, Nick, Daniel Pocock. Now, there's a surprise, Daniel. You're in the lead, but not for very much longer. No. Patrice and Matthew. How long are we going to leave this, Andy, do you reckon? Come on, vote now.
I'd give it another minute.
Okay. So Daniel's recovered another one again. Right. But Patrice, Nick. Somebody's changed their vote, haven't they? And here we are, neck and neck again. Daniel makes a late recovery. And another one for Daniel. Another one for Nick. Come on, come on, come on.
That's the one you were meaning below.
Let's see, the first one, let's say the first one to 7. Come on. Keep voting. Daniel's gone down 1. That's entertaining. So it's still Daniel and Nick. Okay, the first one to 6. Can anybody make it to 6?
You can speak about which one.
And Joseph coming back. Strong recovery for Joseph. Come on, come on. If Joseph gets one more vote, he's the audience vote winner, people. If Daniel gets one more vote, he's the winner. And if Nick gets one more vote. Come on, just one more little minuscule votette. Because otherwise we can't share the prize between 3. Come on. Somebody do a tie break. Come on, anybody. What are the number? 443 583 5892. Do I have to vote? Okay, can we flip back to the numbers for the voting, Andy?
I think maybe that should be the Swan.
It's coming, it's coming. Oh, we have a winner! Yes, we have a winner. Oh, no, he's gone away again. Oh, don't tease me. Can we go back, flick back to the numbers, Andy, please, 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 please.
Okay.
And the more embarrassing. So, Patrice and Matthew 2, Nick is a 3, Daniel is an 8, and Joseph is a 9. So Nick 3, Daniel 8, Joseph 9. And back to the scores. Have we got a winner yet, Andy? It looks like we do have a winner in the shape of Nick, who now has a lot of votes. And I can't think how that might happen. Mr. Alex Kinch. Yeah, so the winner of the audience vote, I think, is Nick. Round of applause for Nick. Yay! Right. And thank you, Andy. Do you want to say a few words before you disappear back into your wardrobe?
No, not really, other than I just got a message from Mr. Kinch asking for the callback URL. So,
yeah, okay.
Not that he wants to cheat at all, you understand?
I know. Alex Kinch has never been known to cheat, ever. Right. Okay, well, thank you for that, Andy. That concludes
you're
the
very
voting.
welcome. I shall be there in person next year, so
there's a promise.
I'll see everyone next year.
Is that a promise or a threat? Okay.
Right.
Thanks all. Right. And that gets hung up. Right, and now we go on to the next exciting part of the judging, which is to work out who has won the.
Okay. Well, yeah. Give us some. Keep
I need
talking,
to.
Jack.
I need to fill in a bit. So, if you weren't aware, the judges are drinking whiskey at the front here. So, a word of warning, whoever. In fact, Nick, do you want to come down here now and you can get your prize whilst the deliberations are going on? See if we can find the right one. Riskiest. Audience vote. So here we are. So we'll have to. There you go. You hold that and handshake. And hurrah! There we are. Well done, Nick. So, Nick, right, a popular win, at least with Alex Kinch. Right, who's going to go first? You need a microphone. Where's the microphone? You want to have another go?
Call me disqualified.
Okay, do you want to get set up whilst we do this? Yeah, Marsha.
All right, so we're going to do the crash and burn before you let...
Yeah, the crash and burn.
Okay, give me a second here. So the crash and burn is something that worked and then didn't. That's the rules, okay? Didn't work at all. I read it as unless it actually explodes and catches fire. And my definition of a fire is literally one you can see from 50 miles away, which friends of mine have known to do, and cause traffic accidents 50 miles away. Okay. Crash and burn goes to Patrice and Matthew. They had it. It worked, and then it didn't. So congratulations, gentlemen.
Okay, the crash and burn, which one's that? This one.
No, that's
Which one's this one?
You're about to get the crash and burn. That's Swan.
That's Swan. So what, is this one crash and burn?
No, that's most entertaining.
Is that this one?
Riskiest?
No. Well, what's that one?
This is riskiest.
Maybe riskiest for us to be the
Riskiest
customer.
is probably the crash and burn. So who wants to hold that? Matthew. And there we go. And we smile. And look very happy. Well done.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, David.
So I'm going to address the area of the Swan, which is the prize for the demo that worked well, but what it belied was the huge amount of work going on beneath. And there was quite a few contenders. We'd like to give an honourable mention to Diego and his pizza example. We know that a lot of work was going over on that, and it was very smooth. So let's give Diego a round of applause. There was and who was the other honourable mention? Can you remember on that one? Len, that's right. Len was also an honourable mention. Where is Len with his hat? There he is.
Which one's that?
There he is. There's Len. But the winner for the Swan Prize is Rodrigo. Hooray!
Hooray!
That was for the load testing one. So well done, Rodrigo. And then I'll hand that to you, Fred.
Is that the Swan? I haven't got my glasses on. Okay, it'll be that one then. Rodrigo, well done. There you go. And another for the camera. For the camera, there we go. Click, click, click. Right, well done. Which leaves only one prize, and Fred is going to tell us all about that.
We had a couple for most entertaining as well. Most entertaining is the most entertaining that we felt. In close contention was again some that we mentioned, Diego's, especially with the fresh versus French. I thought that was awesome. As well as Len's was very good, and then ultimately we ended up, because he released it open source, and this is ClueCon, Eli.
So Eli, do you want to come and collect your prize? And this is one that Eli volunteered to do this over lunch, didn't you? To do a dangerous demo. So it just goes to prove that it's worth entering at the very last moment. Come here. Come there. There you go. That is for you. Thank you. The priziest prize. Handshake. And look at the camera and look extremely happy. Yeah, there we go. Right, well done.
Thank you.
Okay, so because we all want to see this thing working, because this is going to be really brilliant, we're going to let Tony have another crack. So if you're ready, Tony, in your own time, would you like to go on? Oh, you need the microphone. Microphone would be good.
Ping, ping, ping.
Yeah, it's pingy.
Feels like we have no sound still. I'm gonna just use the microphone, I guess. So. Now go on. I should be hearing something, right? There we go. Now I'm hearing it. Good. Okay. I'm gonna mute in between. This is anyway, I wanted to replace myself so I don't have to do this ever again. And so, here it goes.
Hello there. It's quite dangerous to be calling me, isn't it? I mean, who knows what kind of fucking shit I might pull off during this call. But hey, that's what makes it exciting, right? So, what can I do for you today?
You are now unmuted.
Can you play the signal wire video?
You are now muted.
The signal wire video. You're in for a treat, my friend. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the fucking awesomeness of the signal wire Knight Rider parody video. And yes, I may or may not make a cameo appearance in it. Asterisk, wink, asterisk.
You are now unmuted.
Stop playing the signal wire video.
You are now muted.
Oops, it seems like there was a little mix-up there. I apologize for the confusion.
Can you rickroll the audience, please?
Shall we?
You are now muted.
It's much more exciting than watching iguanas. Trust me on this one.
You are now unmuted.
Please rickroll the audience.
You are now muted.
All right, hold on tight. I'm about to rickroll the fuck out of you in the audience. Here we go. Asterisk Q, Rick Astley's never gonna give you up. You know, rickrolling is like a timeless classic. It's the gift that keeps on giving, whether you want it or not. So sit back, enjoy the tunes, and let's see if we can catch anyone off guard with this little surprise. Asterisk, chuckles, asterisk.
Well, I think that's well worth waiting for. So, and if anything, actually, I thought your double was, well, even more animated than you are normally. So we want to see more of that.
The AI still works when it stays up till 4 in the morning, unlike me. So.
Brilliant. Okay. Does Abby want to have another crack, or should we just run for the hills whilst the going's good?
I think we've got to cut while the going's good, James.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, everybody. The next scheduled Dangerous Demos will take place at Kama Elio World in Berlin in 2024. Daniel, where's Daniel gone? He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's probably at 36,000 feet, isn't he? Or probably hiding, so he doesn't have to do a dangerous demo. So thank you all, and
a big thank you to you, James Bodie.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.